I haven't heard.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations. That's Asmith in the background. That's a dog.
Wandering around.
Yeah. And in today's live stream, I don't really know what we're doing. I'm gonna be doing some Q&A with you guys. I might be doing some crafty stuff. Hey, Rhea. But I wanted to bring up right from the get-go. What is it like? I don't have a watch. What time is it?
It is 12. Yeah.
It is 2:12 on March 15th Central Standard Time. So for those of y'all watching in the future, hey Joanna, hey Danielle, hey Karen, hey Carrie, hey Rachel. For those of y'all watching in the future after the live stream has ended, I'm sorry I missed you, but you can go ahead and leave comments down below and I'll try my best to get back to you. Hey Jim.
Are they showing the chat yet live?
Yeah.
Are they now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioned that a bit.
Yeah, it's a game changer. Hey Laura, hey Steph. Most are watching the live feed of the bridge that collapsed in Florida. What happened
What now?
in Florida?
What were you doing in Florida?
I wasn't. It's not me. I didn't do it. Not everything's about me, Randy.
Whatever the bridge collapsed in
I
Florida?
guess. I hope everybody's okay.
Yeah.
I bet people were on it though.
Yeah.
Jim says, "Hey, Randy."
Hey, Jim.
And the whole Stephen Hawking
Gosh,
thing?
yeah. Poor Stephen Hawking.
What did Stephen Hawking do to the bridge?
He didn't. He was the only thing holding it up.
Oh, no. It was like, it was this engineering thing.
Bernie says, "Hi, Vaughn. I keep missing your live streams due to work. Great to catch one." Hey, Bernie. I've missed seeing you around. But what was I saying? I don't recall. Well, great. There goes that. It was a pedestrian walkway across a highway from what I saw. Okay. Hey, Deborah. She says, "Oh my God. Hello, hello. I missed your live last time. So sad I missed it. Great to see you." Right on. Okay. So I want to announce to you guys about opportunities for... Oh, get your head on straight. Let me grab my calendar.
Cadgar, get away from me.
Man, I had like a whole like mental list of the stuff I was going to talk to you guys about, and then it completely like derp, brain fart, and it's out of my head. Bonneception was seeing you on the phone and computer. That's funny, Wicked. I will be teaching at Tandy Leather in Springfield, Missouri. Hey Tina, welcome to my live stream. Hey Haro. Oh, thanks Trish. Jim's like, yeah, beat Mikio here. I just had a notification to say that comment are now saved and will be seen when watching the replay. Has that been around long? Like 2 or 3 live streams is all. And that's like so cool. Hey Fleur, not a whole lot. We just got in here.
Like less than a week.
Less than, was it? I don't know. Teaching in Tandy Leather in Springfield. What day? What day I say you?
What day?
On April 21st, I will be teaching a lacing class at 10 a.m. And then I will also be teaching a mask making class. Do what?
Springfield where?
Springfield, Missouri. I thought I said that. Missouri. A mask making class from 1 to 3. So basically, I will be at the Tandy Leather in Springfield, Missouri from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. If anybody is in the area, you can go to the Tandy Leather website and sign up for the class. And like they kind of handle all of that. I just kind of show up. My husband Kelly does not believe that you said hi to me. Yeah, hi Tina. Hi husband Kelly. So you're saying I need to get my plane tickets now? Maybe, I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that. Hopefully though, I'll be able to keep traveling and teaching and we can still like meet up and stuff because I really like getting to meet y'all. Like I've made a lot of friends this way, meeting folks. But then also the following weekend, is that the following weekend? Yes. Yeah, the following weekend I've been using my little day planner and it comes in handy because like I can write stuff down and mark it off. It makes me feel super organized. The 27th, 28th, and 29th of April, I will be in West Plains, Missouri for OzCon. So if you guys want to get your tickets for that, like, that'd be pretty cool because we will be there all weekend and we can hang out the whole time. Randy, Lauren, Zach, and I will all be teaching panels and stuff. So lots of interaction, and we won't have a booth, so we'll be able to hopefully party a little bit. Hey Kristen, hey Jan. Wish I lived over there. I'd come. I'm in the UK. I want to go to the UK one day and see everybody. Yes.
Okay.
What scent's that?
Lavender. I don't know. There's just one that wasn't.
Shameless promotion for our good friend Valerie with the Enchanted Oak. Today we are sniffing Clovender incense made by the Enchanted Oak. So she's probably my favorite incense maker, and oils and like her bath stuff and her teas. It's all good. West Plains is where my sister lives. Well, Joanna, you might have to come visit your sister.
West Plains, it's super close to where I live.
Oh, really?
It's an hour and a half away.
Right on.
Well, it's super close for me out in the middle of nowhere.
Right, yeah, because it's like an hour and a half. Like,
the nearest town is like half an hour away, so.
Deborah says, anybody new here, remember to enjoy Yvonne because getting to the point is not always the point. Spending quality time learning and getting inspired is the point. Oh, Yvonne is amazing. Deborah, you're too kind.
Yeah, and I'm real distracting too.
Asnath is super distracted. Actually, I don't know what my deal is today. Jody says, Yvonne, still waiting for you to come to Southern Virginia. That's fair. It's been a minute. We haven't been there since like Winter Storm Nemo, I think was last time we were in Virginia. So that was a while ago. Also, just to let you guys know, if you can see how Jody typed at Yvonne Williams and it highlights it in orange. If you have a question that you're like, you really need my attention, posting that helps me to see it because the comments go by pretty quickly. And that way I know when y'all are talking to me, because otherwise sometimes like y'all get conversations going with each other and kind of the community goes that way. But just to let you know right off the bat, like I need to have like a sign or something that says all this stuff. Hey Chantel. Bernie says, with Yvonne, her vocal journey is always as interesting as her final destination. You guys are really sweet to me. I don't know if I will be in Pittsburgh, Kansas that weekend. Pittsburgh, Kansas is actually pretty close to here. Hello, River. Jim says, at Yvonne Williams, putting together a little something. So far, just 2 boxes. Maybe more as I go through more drawers and shelves. Still waiting for you to do Portland, Oregon, or Seattle. I have never been to, like, that kind of, what's that, the Pacific Northwest? I don't know. I'm afraid if I go, I'll stay. Because apparently, like, it's my kind of folks up there. So, that, and it's, like, cloudy and there's vampires? Or was that just a movie?
What?
I don't know. Something about Twilight.
What?
I keep missing the streams. Well, I'm really glad you were able to make it today, Chantel. Yep, Rhea, just like that. At capital Y, Yvonne, space, capital Williams. Greetings, Earthlings! I've been watching the screen buffer for a couple of minutes now. Just not catching up to you. You look lovely today. I will try to watch replay later. Oh, well, thanks for popping in, Moon. Food prepping, and I find your live streaming. Hey, Horror! Please come to Florida. Oh,
I won't go to Florida.
Well, what if we just went to, like, go?
Maybe.
It's better than a no. Rebecca asks, how long are you going to be on? I don't know. I don't actually really know what I'm doing today. In this live stream, it's, I've been doing a bunch of video editing, because that's probably over, like, the last, at least 2 months. Almost 3 months now, 2.5 months. I've been in this perpetual state of, like, not being caught up on doing videos. So it's like say it's a Tuesday, I'm editing the video for Wednesday, so I'm like constantly, and so that's hindered me from doing any really big projects. And I'm finally like getting a little, like I can show you guys. Clovender, yeah, that's a 5 out of 5 schnozzes on the Clovender incense. We do a show in Texas. Maybe. I got family down in Texas. We might swing down that way.
Hey, what a coincidence.
Ooh, I do like the Clovender. It's kind of spicy. I like it.
I like cloves and I like lavender. It's perfect.
Oh, Clovender.
Yeah.
I thought like, never mind.
What did you like feet?
No, like clover.
Oh.
Like fleurs, like little clovers.
No, this is definitely the
Clovender.
spice,
No,
yeah.
that's nice. I like it. So I write out what tutorials I'm going to be doing, and I'm all the way up to the 23rd. So I'm getting ahead on that one. Just dropped by for a sec to say hi. Hey, little bat. How do you always look so happy? You look really pretty today. You look good in shades of blue. Still gonna draw you a picture. Have to get ready to go. Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. I don't know. A lot of it is good lighting and strategic angles, maybe. But, I don't know. I get really excited to come on and hang out with you guys. Like it really does invigorate me, and kind of like get that social butterfly out of its shell for a little bit. Hey, from the UK. I accidentally did this thing, Yvonne, where I bought loads of labradorite, like 150 pounds worth. Is that like accidentally? Because I would really like to accidentally invest in some labradorite. Like I needs it.
Like, that was actually a conversation we had today.
About getting labradorite?
Yeah.
Was that today?
Yeah, that was today.
God.
That was today.
Just scrolling, because I thought that was like 2 days ago. Like, hey, Randy, who's beautiful and whom I love.
What?
Could you make me another cup of coffee? This one's almost gone.
I could make it because I'm going to go in the kitchen anyway.
Can you have Randy touch it before he hands it to me?
Randy stick his tongue in it.
Yeah, that'll be good. Like, just...
I hate coffee. I'm not doing that.
Oh!
You have to taste it. You have to stick your tongue in it.
Stuffy's just sold my first tree of light 1 minute ago. Congratulations, Stuffies. Laura says coming to Ohio anytime. We will actually be at Gem City Comic-Con in Dayton, Ohio. What day is it? Not this weekend, next weekend. Jody says hi as...
Hello.
He says hello. Fun. We are at the vet with our dog. I hope your dog's okay, Rebecca. Hey, Estelle in Florida. Ooh, how's the resin work going? Any updates / cool creations? Titan, thank you for asking. I have not had a second to try doing more resin casting. We were on the road so much this month and just juggling everything. But I'm hopeful to... Ow, I just hit my leg on the table. To get some resin casts going. I've learned a lot since last time. Like, y'all gave me so much good advice. And like people were like direct messaging me like videos and like do this and do that, and I was like, so I've got like, I'm brimming with information and I just need to actually sit down and do it. So
Is it Mage?
Booger Ghosts says, oh, sorry, I really like that screen name. Been viewing Yvonne's live stream projects, interest in her tiara and mask projects, now a newbie subscriber. Well, hey, am I pronouncing that right? Booger Ghost. Yeah, okay.
Critical oversight.
Fire says, I love all your videos, but really love the planting and seeing your chickens and dogs. We have more chicks, you guys. Randy doesn't, I don't know if he's aware, but I have 4 more chickens. Shh, don't look at me. But
They might be mine.
they might be mine. I'm gonna have to knife fight Azimuth for them, but
Yeah.
I would duel for some baby. I would duel for chicks.
Yeah.
But
I
not
got
the-
an
not the
obsidian
chicks either.
knife, and you've got some really dull steak knives, I think.
Yeah, but I'm like, I outweigh you. So I got,
Faster.
you've got like longer reach, but all I have to do is tackle you, and like your frail little bones will break.
You
And,
gotta catch me.
right? I'm also like super stealthy. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, never mind. It's better to be friends than to be
Yeah.
enemies. Is there a website where we can find out where you are going and when? I'm actually going to, and that's why I have this book here with me today, is I'm actually going to start writing stuff down whenever y'all are like, hey, do this tutorial, or hey, maybe you should put your show schedule on your website like a professional person. That way we don't have to keep guessing where you're going to be. So,
No.
what? Okay, so let me write this really quick. Put up show schedule.
That doesn't sound like
No, that's a good idea. Now I know Randy got frustrated with the Byzantine pattern and chainmail, and I'm halfway done with that bracelet.
Oh no.
Oh, Kristen.
It wasn't Byzantine.
Was it not? No, it was the half Persian.
Yeah.
3-in-1 in the Celtic Visions was the, yeah, no. Randy gets pretty frustrated.
Hey.
Nabila says, are you coming to the UK? One day, I hope. We don't really have it planned yet, but Booger goes. Sorry. Do your dog like soft toy to play with? Hey, Jenny. They do, but they demolish them. Like, we usually just give them sticks because,
Give 'em what?
give the dogs sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, you've seen them. They'll chew their gums bloody on rawhide.
Yeah.
Like, they are not about, like, conserving their toys. They're like, I want to kill it now. My daughter has just finished a painting. It is so nice. Right on, Lisa. Okay, so I told you guys about, we'll be at Tandy Leather. Even the Kong toys, like the super durable toys, gone in like 2 days. And I'm like, dang it. Oh, Jenny, honestly, if you made us some dog toys, we would probably just keep them on the shelf as like cool things that you sent us. Just curious, but have you received my package yet? I was told it should be there today or tomorrow. So I am just wondering. The mail hasn't run yet, but also a lot of the mail that we get doesn't have return addresses on it, or even like the name. Like if you mailed it with a return address,
then it goes to our P.O. box. If you bought it off of Amazon,
it might come to the house. I don't know. I don't know yet. I can't give you a good answer.
Who it's from.
Hey, Jean. Do you like the Paint by Diamonds pic I sent you? Isis, those are so cool. Like, they look super sparkly, but I want it, like, on my body. My dog used to just chew on soda bottles and be super happy, right? My dog doesn't tear up Kong toys, right?
I used to have a dog that would shun every toy you gave him unless it was a soda bottle. Yeah, a clear,
cheap
white,
and easy.
Yeah.
Nola says, hi, did you get to open the new Precious Metal clay yet? I'm excited for you. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to read through both of those books and watch a bunch of YouTube tutorials because I know as soon as I open it, I'm going to start making stuff and I don't want to waste a bit of it. It has my return address on it. I don't think I've gotten it yet, but yeah, we haven't checked the post office yet today, so... Love says spend like $50 on expensive toys and then they zoom in on garbage. Yep. Hello, can I message you a picture of my daughter's art? She did this really cool galaxy. That'd be cool, Lisa. You can send it to me on my Facebook business page, Back to Earth Creations, or my dog ate our fireplace. Yvette. Sorry. Business Facebook page or on Instagram. I'm really good at getting pictures on Instagram. Like, I can figure it out. I know how to find my messages on there. Fleur asks, Vaughn, can you make a tutorial collar leather with D-rings? Do you want it where, like, the D-rings come together or where it has a ring hanging down? Dawn says, hi, I stumbled across a few of your videos. You're one talented lady. Well, thank you, Dawn. I try my best, so thank you. That means a lot to me. When you open the pic, try to do all the projects in one sitting. Can dry out in a few days after opening. That's good to know, Jody. And that's, I think I want to, sit down and have like a couple of projects planned out. Instagram name, I am back_to_earth_creations. So I can't figure out how to change it so that it's just all one word. I didn't know the spaces would be underscores. But yes, I will write down, I need a separate piece of paper.
Grab your little notebook over here. Want it?
Yeah. Careful, it's seriously perched.
Yeah, I know.
I've been electrocuting people today. Videos to shoot. Wow, that's an old to-do list.
Yeah, it was sitting there perfectly until I took the notebook off of it.
Well, because it's like sometimes I'll put stuff on top of other things to balance the thing that's underneath it. D-ring collar. Okay. Your board that you made for the pendant displays. Okay. Pendant display board. Okay. Have any suggestions for artists who struggle with motivation? Don't feel like you have to stay committed to one medium. Sometimes whenever I start getting like creative block, I try a new medium and it keeps me inspired and it keeps me, I feel like if I'm learning, then I'm inspired because it's suddenly, this thing that I learned about foam might completely change my perspective on wire wrapping or on leather working or on polymer clay. I'm actually tonight.
You know what I do? I drink.
Asmith drinks alcohol.
I didn't say alcohol.
No. No. Give me kisses, dude. I love you.
Me too.
Thank you.
Get back over there.
Okay.
You should thank Ethel.
Thank you, Asmus.
Sure.
He's like, don't
I
touch
don't get
me.
any kisses.
Don't touch me. What were we talking about? This is the content I signed up for. Rhea just called you a boozer.
Oh yeah.
But he's our boozer.
We all
Coffee
got our
mugs
vices.
ordered. I ordered one Tuesday. Do it.
So we all got our vices.
Yeah. I am working on getting a quote from the artist on how much the mugs are going to be, and then we will start taking pre-orders. I think we're going to start with, we will have, what was the math we did? 48? We're shooting for having 48.
I say 60.
Or 60. I don't know. But we'll post it to our Etsy for pre-orders, and then that way we can order in bulk from the artist, and then send you guys mugs. So, but I've never mailed mugs before. I have no idea. But we made sure that they fit into all standard sized Keurigs. Jenny says, do 100. She's an artist. It's just her and her mom, I think, doing the business. So I don't want to be like,
I need 600 mugs.
I need 600 mugs tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. But that's kind of what is nice about it is she's going to be hand etching each one. That's hard to say. And so we'll kind of, you know, our art will support her art.
So you can put any extras in the booth?
That's true. Except for I don't know where we'd fit them in the van.
Under the seat?
What?
Put them up your butt? Drink out of them?
What's wrong with boozers? Some of the best people I know, right? It's just purified water, right? It's been distilled.
You can get a new liver. It's fine.
Yeah.
This is the 21st century.
And they're going to start growing them any day.
Beat a lot says, Yvonne, what are your favorite colors? Pick like 4. I'm going to make some stuff to send you.
I'm going to make you a thing.
I'm basically anything on this. I love the copper tones. I love the browns. I love the blues and the purples. Like that with like some teal. Like this outfit is my favorite color. Honestly, everything from the necklace to the tie-dye. It's my favorite. So, and I'm wearing my Bulma shoes today because my other shoes have chicken poop all over them. Because I went outside. Oh, I'm taking a watercolor class this evening at the Skinner Potter Studio in Diamond, Missouri. And I'm really excited because I've never taken an art class.
He's limping. His legs probably
Still? He's old.
Yeah.
You okay, old man? He said, don't talk
I
to
think
me
he's
like
still
that.
just a little stiff.
Yeah. Hey Vaughn, hey Sora Wolf, I'm thinking about vending and I have a few questions to get prepared. Is there such a thing as a smaller booth? Do large booths get placed better in huge traffic areas?
No.
There's nothing wrong with starting with a smaller table like in Artist Alley. Now also, are you looking like specifically at conventions or are you looking at like craft shows? Because typically craft shows, they'll give you a 10 by 10 because that's what most pop-ups are sized as. And then it's hit or miss. Different conventions, usually if they have like premium spots, they will charge more for the premium spot. But keep in mind too that sometimes Artist Alley tables require you to tear down at night. So if you're only bringing up, like if you have a small beginner inventory, that's not nearly as much as a problem. Whereas for Randy and I, it takes us like 3 hours to set up and 3 hours to tear down, and that's like 2/3 of our selling day. So I don't know, like pick something and go with it and just start collecting data, because what has worked for us may not necessarily work very well for you, and things that failed for us might be exactly what you need to do. So Rachel says, I miss art classes. Grr, did it again. Love wire wrapping in various colors. Purple, pinks, and blue are my favorite. Right on. Is that the bracelet / necklace you got in the mail Tuesday? It is, Jody. And like, I can also wear it as a headband. Like, check it. I love it. Love this necklace. How do I take it off? Where do you get your tie-dye shirts? I get them from a lady named Carrie. Her company name is Unleash the Goddess. What did I do? Oh. Nope, that's not what I did either. There we go. But it makes a super cute, headband. How did you learn about all these cons / fairs you vend at? Did you hear about them via word of mouth? Did you Google them? Every time I Google places to vend, I get weird websites I have to pay for.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't pay for those sites. They're not giving you any information. But yeah, it made a super cute headband, especially whenever I have an up high bun. So I love this necklace. Thank you so much.
There's for anime conventions. There is a website. It's like animeconventions.org or something like that, where they list all of them that they know of.
Right. And often, a lot of times, conventions will go and get themselves listed on there.
Yeah.
The best recommendation that I can give you if you're trying to find events is to set a radius that you're willing to travel. Like, let's say, 8 hours. That's a solid day's drive. And then within those, or even if you're just starting out, 2 hours. And find the cities within that radius, and then Google anime convention in St. Louis or a sci-fi convention in Atlanta, or and that'll kind of get you at least narrow this perspective.
Also, something we did a long time ago is whenever we would go to a con, we'd check out the flyer area.
Yeah, a lot of conventions will have an area for promo where people can put out business cards and bookmarks promoting their novels, and other conventions will put out flyers promoting their convention. We would go through and just pick up every single one of them and go to their websites and kind of start. It's a lot of footwork, but do it.
Scope them out.
Yeah, scope them out online, kind of read reviews. A lot of them will have Wikipedia pages or Facebook pages now. It's changed a lot since 10 years ago when we were first starting out.
Animecons.com.
Animecons.com
/events. Yep, and then there's sort by date, sort by year. There's type, anime, comic, costume, fantasy, gaming, sci-fi, toys, TV, video games.
There was one that we used that was deepsouthcons.com, but it had cons from everywhere listed on it. But
this one has North America, USA, Canada, Europe, Ireland, a whole bunch of them listed.
Hey Plethora, did I ever show you what I made for vase and one? You helped me get there because you helped me get into jewelry. I don't know if you have, Danger Noodle. Haley, you setting up anytime soon in New York City? Would love to learn a new technique in person. Also taking an interest in your wire wrapping tutorials. Right on. No, we don't have anything lined up in New York City. That's not gonna lie, that's very scary. I've been to Atlanta and to Dallas. Those are the two biggest cities I've ever been to, but I don't know why, but New York City just seems so scary. I've never ridden on a subway. I'm not really sure how to use public transportation. Cause I've never ridden in a taxi cab. I don't know how any of this works. So I'm kind of I don't want to go without a guide who can be make sure I don't get lost and kidnapped. And a particular booth may have a list of places they will be next. That's true. It's check out, if you make some vendor friends, be where are you going to be next? And Google it and see if they still have, if they still have vendor spots available. Oh, that's very good. Thank you. I made it before you had to sign off. Hey, Olga. Yesterday, my Walmart had a big fabric sale where many fabrics were only $1. I picked up a bunch of fabric for a new run dress. So excited. I haven't made a new one in years. Oh, that's fun. It's hard to beat fabric for $1. New York is rude. Don't use the subway. Take taxis. Okay.
New York is miserable to visit.
Oh, really?
I promise you. I've been there. It's awful.
Scary.
However, I can tell you the reason why later. There's a story.
Right on.
Actually, we went to Planet Comic Con. The guy told me exactly why New Yorkers are the way they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it put a lot of things into perspective, but that doesn't mean it's still not miserable.
That and it's cold for half the year.
Yeah.
And I'd be grumpy too.
I hate New York. New York City. New York State is gorgeous.
Right on. Yeah, I've seen pictures of upstate New York.
Yeah.
And I'm I could go there.
Oh, it's
but
beautiful.
I don't do well just in cities in general too. We only go to Atlanta anymore once a year.
Mm-hmm.
And we hate it. We're traffic.
Atlanta's, at least they're nice. They're southern nice.
Yeah, it's bless your heart. It's run you over.
Yeah, they're northern rude. New York City.
Right. Jenny says, what's the name of the lady that does your tops? Carrie, Keri, but her company name is Unleash the Goddess. So why am I like me? Because I'm a New Yorker.
Well, are you rude?
See, that's why we try to not break broad statements.
Are you rude?
Asmith says, "Are you rude?" We're not gonna. You can talk to Asmith separately about that. I've had enough conflict for one day. Tara says, "What would you say to someone that asks you to replicate someone else's work?" That's a really difficult question, and honestly, whenever people send me pictures of like another person's tutorial or another person's project, I don't mind teaching the techniques, because often fundamentals are fundamentals. Polymer clay, you need to condition, you need to bake, you need to seal, regardless of the project. And so I don't mind a bit teaching the fundamentals, but if it's specifically picking apart someone else's design, I don't feel comfortable with that. Mostly because they work just as hard as I've ever worked to come up with that design, to make it, to be original. It's so hard to be original nowadays. And a lot of it too is there are only so many techniques, it feels like, to make only so many ways that you can weave and wrap wire from my limited perspective. So it's, you never know, I don't know. I try not to rip off other people's work if I can help it. And that's something that I've actually been facing a lot of difficulty with teaching wire wrapping tutorials. Is there are a lot of really good wire wrapping tutorials out there taught by other folks, and I don't want to... I don't want to just reteach somebody else's design, but at the same time, sometimes it might not be a voiced over video. Sometimes I might have a way, like my simple ring tutorial, that's been done like a million times. Like Trees of Life, that's been done and done and done. It's been done well countless times. But I still felt like I had my bit to contribute. And so it's like, I don't know. I just don't know. That's a really good question though. How long have you guys been on? Hey, Shelly, for about 30 minutes now. Wow, that's blown by. If I need to be only but boy, you just trashed a whole city, a great city. They're good and bad everywhere. And that's kind of how I feel about it, Maria, is it's like people are people wherever you go, but I am scared of taking subways because I don't know how it works and I don't want to get lost.
I'm the one that trashed it.
Yeah, Asmith is...
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, talk to him on his channel because I am not condoning this. And a lot of questions about vending and boozing. Love says, think it's so great that you're so supportive of other artists in the community. What was the worst experience you've ever had regarding you or someone else's art / jealousy / what do you think of it? I don't know how much I want to get into that today. Sorry, the camera crashed, so we're back. If the screen's buffering, type the refresh. I've had a really rough morning, actually, dealing with conflicts about, I don't know what the person's motivation was, but it's...
I said you weren't going to talk about it.
I said I wasn't going to talk about it, so we're not going to talk about it, but, drama is like rolling around in the mud. I know, I took a drink and it's like, this is happening.
Right back to it.
Drama is like rolling around in the mud. It can be really fun and really engaging while you're rolling around in the mud, but when you're done, you're dirty. It's, and I try really hard to not engage drama.
Yeah, you know what? People who engage drama, they need Jesus.
Oh, do they, Asmith? Oh, you need to go to your room. You are being very naughty today.
You're not my real mom.
Do what?
You're not my real mom.
You're not my real mom. That's fair. But no, and I'm always grateful for whenever Randy comes, and he takes me by the hand and navigates me around mud puddles of drama and keeps me from just spitting mad. He's like, are you sure you want to type that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I don't want to type this. So, and it's like, but, I don't know, and I can't even articulate how, frustrating it can be. Bonnie needs some drama spray. What did Shelley say? There is an automatic intellectual copyright that applies to artwork, right? Aw, thanks, Shelley. Yeah, and I try so hard, Karen, to just shrug it off, and like just move on. And so it's like, but do dragon breathing, it helps to calm you. Oh, there's not enough yoga. Like, gonna drink my coffee.
Not trying hard enough.
I'm not trying. I'm shaking. I just, there's enough BS in this day-to-day life without extra drama. That's true. But, that's very true. So we're going to move on. I'm going to run some shameless self-promotion, real quick, because I have these stacked right here. So, you know the leaf mask tutorial? They're all tangled. Well, we have a couple different versions now. We have this autumn one that is probably my favorite. And then we have this one, which is also probably my favorite. This was actually the one made in the tutorial. And then we have this one that I actually just shot a tutorial about because it's made out of a very thin leather. And so I backed it with thermoplastic because you can see how floppy like this is, but this stays nice and rigid now. So it sits very nicely. And I understand a lot of people don't necessarily like wearing masks because of the whole like glasses thing. And so I like them for selfies and costumes and stuff. But also, I think they make super cute little like, headbands. So there's that. And then also they look really good like hung on a wall and stuff. So those are all for sale, posted on my Etsy. And then I'll also be posting more leaf bags. Who's been mean to our Vaughn? You guys are so sweet. Sorry, yeah, Mikio says I like them as headbands. Thanks, you guys. And Asmith was mean to me. Yeah. No, Asmith is like, I don't care, and like just keeps being mean to me. He says you'll take it, but no, it's
coffee. There's too much creamer in that coffee.
You're doing it wrong. Stop.
You're wrong. You're bad.
Stop enjoying yourself wrongly. But no, I do get really, and I keep coming back to it.
Yeah,
I get really frustrated whenever people misconstrue me trying my best to be polite and patient with them, because I will always try my best to sit through, even if it's just blatant criticism. I will try my best to sit there and try to find the grain of advice in it. You know, because I only have my perspective of my life and what I do professionally and how I interact with the world. And so I try to stay open to an external perspective because it gives me reality checks. You know, it's like I don't want to get so big-headed that like I don't realize when I'm hurting people. I don't realize whenever I'm neglecting my responsibilities. You know, but I try. But then whenever you tell me that I have my head up my ass.
Okay, that's too much.
Okay, so I'm done. But it's like, don't misconstrue somebody being polite and kind with them being weak or with them just letting you walk over them. So that's enough of that. Oh my God, Deborah. Team Vaughn. You guys are sweet. If Az is mean, we don't get him no more cards. Yeah, no more Yu-Gi-Oh cards if you keep being mean, Asmith.
You know what?
He's just over there, just like typing. He's so sassy.
No, I'm playing a frog game.
That's true. Oh gosh, you guys, and I can drop it now because I don't want to start crying. But don't mistake kindness for weakness, right? What's the name of the channel Asmith has? Hidden Thicket. Oh no! Don't go be mean to Asmith.
Be mean to me. I like it.
No, he does. He's a bit of a freak whenever it comes to.
I'm a huge troll.
He's a huge troll.
You cannot hurt my feelings. You cannot. It is impossible.
That would require you to have feelings.
That would require me to have feelings.
Yeah. Ugh. So there's that. Yeah, Deborah's like, oh my God, poor Asmith.
Bring it on, bro.
So we have upcoming, I'm going to be doing another giveaway on Tuesday. Let me grab my little footstool because my feet don't reach the floor. Okay, we're doing a giveaway on Tuesday. I'm not going to be crafting it in the live stream because I want to be able to like get really high quality video of it. And a lot of the times the live streams will be kind of grainy. So Sabrina says, Yvonne, you're the best.
Did you even answer the question?
What was the question? Oh, I did, I thought. Oh, yeah, hidden thicket. Sorry. Look at the cute critter, Vaughn. No fair trying to distract me with squirrels, Shelly. Though that is working. That's a chipmunk, isn't it? I always get that wrong. Beat a lot says, same with me. I'm so short that I can't touch the floor either. Right? And this chair's like kind of high up. That way I can do leather working at this table without like feeling like my arms are up here. But it's super rolly, and the house all kinds of slants that way. So if I don't like lock my knees under the table as I work, I'll just kind of... Yeah, Maria says, hidden thicket may be hearing from New York.
Let's do it.
He says, let's do it. Oh, what would Morty say? Oh, geez.
Oh, geez.
Oh, geez. Also, another thing that I wanted to tell you guys, this is all kinds of announcements today, and I'm going to write... list announcements.
We're making no promises.
Yeah, I'm not making any promises. I'm just going to try my best. Where's Azimuth from? The depths of hell.
Oh my god.
Also known as southeastern Missouri, but now I just alienated all of southeastern Missouri, so never mind.
Here's the thing. Southeast Missouri doesn't have internet. They have no idea what you just said.
Snap.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. List announcements in video description. I can't read my handwriting. Okay. So I'll try to list all the announcements kind of down there in the video description after we live stream. Karen says, Yvonne, thanks for the feedback on my turquoise beads I did on Facebook. Right on. How's that coming along? Because it's like those cracks, like... They frustrated me a bit because they looked a little too much like anybody who's worked with polymer clay would recognize that as like a separation crack. So what I did is I kind of just crumbled it back apart and then recompressed it without adding any more paint, and it kind of redistributed all of that crackling and stuff. So hopefully Manny says, well, Canada is most likely safe. Chances of you visiting this polar country is slim. Actually, Canada would be one of the first places that I went to visit because...
is beautiful.
I would love to go. I want to see the Aurora Borealis. And like, I don't know, roll around in the dirt.
Yeah, I went to Toronto.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And other places also. It was really nice.
Love says, Vaughn, you are one of the sweetest, most kind human beings, but you also seem like one of the strongest and most consistent that I've ever seen. A lot of that stability comes from Randy, because... oh, I get fighting mad, like, super quick, and then it's like, but then I always immediately regret having gotten mad or having gotten angry, or it's, I guess, very much like my friend Lauren, I have a very fiery internal personality, but I kind of, like, keep it in, whereas Lauren's just consumes everything in flame. Oh, Rebecca, I'm so glad. It says, Vaughn, he's going to be okay. I'm glad your dog's going to be okay.
Huh?
Their dog was at the vet.
Their dog, not ours. Okay.
Yes. Maria says, equal opportunity dissing communities. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate everybody equally. That's
yeah.
the thing. I don't discriminate.
Right. He hates everyone.
Yeah.
Nicole says, literally just talked to a girl about doing a simple keychain. Never done a keychain before. Her price range is low, but she's flexible within reason with a more complex design. Right on. Hey, I'm the one who said it was rude. I do have to say individuals are nice, but the city can be rough to first-time visitors. Right on. And honestly, like, now if I moved back to where I used to live in the country, that would be a little bit of culture shock, because it's like, I used to have to drive 45 minutes to get to the nearest, like, store, or Taco Bell, or, like, sorry, I'm blurry, there we go. Come to Connecticut. I would love to meet you. I really hope that we can get some kind of travel meet and greet schedule kind of like put together, but I can't talk too much more about that until we actually work the finer details out. But at least for now, conventions and whenever I teach at the Tandy Leather in Springfield are excellent opportunities if I'm in your area to hey Piper, what did I miss? You missed me being all super salty. Which is probably for the best. Andy says, hi, I want to say I've been watching your videos for a couple of years and you're one of the sparkly people. I adore your bubbly personality and presence. Well, thank you, Andy. Having a great support system is the way that strong people stay strong. I'll agree with that. Also working out.
Yeah. Some weights.
I've got an extra room and live in the country, so it stars in Northern Lights like crazy. Oh, Shelly, don't tell me that. I'll go live in your backyard. What? My mouth goes like a duck's butt before I think of what I'm saying. I have never heard that before. And I do have like a mild fascination with duck butts because they're the cutest thing. Like when they're little, like thing that they do. Asmith has a turkey.
I do have a turkey.
He's got a baby turkey.
A little turkey.
And its head goes like this.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a wry neck going on.
I just cracked like 4 vertebrae in my neck.
Tell me why its neck is.
Yeah, he's got a little. Can you give him like a little neck massage?
Yeah.
Ooh, how about a dragonfly wire work tutorial? Yes, Julie, because I want to show how to make little wings, like on a silicone mat, make wire wings, and then fill them in with resin or like liquid polymer clay to like make like. I'm writing it down, Julie. And actually in the tutorial, I'll probably do one version that has resin in the wings and one version that has liquid polymer clay. That way, or I'll try to. Randy's over here sighing.
No, I'm
okay. Because I'm like, dragonfly wire resin. Okay. I'm getting so organized, guys. Ish, trying to. Hi Yvonne, thank you for friending me the other day. I'm learning a lot from your videos. Just started getting into wire wrapping. Actually, my name is Larry. Hey Larry! Well, yeah, and honestly, until they cap out my friends, like the amount of friends that I can have on Facebook, if you send me a friend request, so long as it's not like Tinder pictures for your profile picture, I'll usually add you. Like there's been some sketchy individuals that I'm like, and I'll click on their profile page and they have like made their account that day and it's like some super hot looking chick and she's like, check out my profile. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna add you, but otherwise I'll add you.
You're like, I'm not gonna add you. I'll check out your profile.
Yeah, I'll check out your profile, but I'm not gonna rent a big condo townhome, something like that we used to do for family reunions. That'd be fun. That'd be cool. Oh no. Hey Carol, yeah, I just heard about your dog. I'm glad he's okay though. I understand that kind of culture shock. When I go back to my home in the country, suddenly the drive feels ridiculously long and everything is much harder than I remember, right? Like it's, I mean, we had like 2 fridges, like freezer space.
I mean, 2 full-on refrigerators.
Yeah, 2 full-on refrigerators so that we could, because we went to grocery shopping only once every 2 weeks. You know, whereas now it's like if we run out of something, we can just run up to the store. Duck butt. Oh gosh, I'm like way behind. Okay. Did you get the rose gold clay? It should have come about the same time as the granite and twinkle twinkle clay. I did, Lisa. I think I did. Oh no, Booger's phone is dying. As is a turkey. Oh, Anita. I just read your comment. For everyone that doesn't respect Vaughn, there's 63,000 that do. Don't tell me that. Like, it'll go straight to my head. But thank you.
Exactly like
or nail polish wings.
I told you this morning.
Yeah, but I don't listen to you.
I know.
I do, though. I do. Randy talked me down from making a royal ass on myself.
Bring down the turkey.
Bring down the turkey, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ah, chicks.
No, just a turkey. What is a baby turkey called?
A poult.
Poult.
Poult. It's called a chicken wing. I don't know, like a turkey nugget. Yeah. She does have some Persian weave tutorials, 3-in-1, I believe, accentuating how to connect the ends. Ooh. Yeah, I'll do... Have I done a 4-in-1 weave yet? I think I did it with stretchy rings. I'll pull it. Hey, Elizabeth. My son is 13 and towers over me. He's growing into Bigfoot. His shoe size is size 10. He has 19 size collar shirt. He's so hairy, bless him, but I adore him. He's autistic. Right on. One of my best friends is autistic, so it's... I don't know. I feel like she just sees the world in a little bit of a different way. Did you get the message about wire wrapping with shrink wrap? 4 rings, it works. I didn't, Carol. I'll check that out, though. Baby turkeys are poults. Same here, Pecan. Haters gonna hate, and that's all they know what to do. Just let all the crap roll downhill, because if you stay high on that hill, it's just going to roll off you. That's fair. But it's, again, I try to genuinely step outside of my ego and outside of how much it might hurt to read something and consider that perspective, you know, and which is uncomfortable. But your little head's still lopsided. I want to call them gobbles, but Asmith said not to. Do you see that, baby? Gobble gobble.
Gabbers.
Hey, little guy.
Oh yeah, his head sure is.
Can I hold him?
Just like gobbles.
It's better though.
Is it?
Yeah. I need to get some vitamins for him.
Is that what you needed?
Apparently it's a vitamin deficiency, which he looks like he's giving the world some sick side-eye.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Hey, little fella. I hope you grow up to be big and strong and eat lots of bugs, and please don't poop on me.
He's a happy little bluebird. That's a happy little bluebird.
Jim says, who says Ez can't get chicks? He's got chicks for days. He's got a bucket of chicks.
Yeah, I got 10 chicks up there waiting for me.
Do I get 4 of them?
Yeah.
Maybe? Oh, those cheeps. Cheep, cheep, cheep.
They actually sound more like ducks than they do chickens.
Oh, really? I want to keep ducks one day, but they're messy little buggers.
They're mean, too.
Oh, I can be mean right back to them. Be like, eat this mealworm, you mean duck.
Mm-hmm.
I say it's not a slug, it's a grow.
Yeah. Oh, what is everybody saying? Hey there. Hey, I'm here. Hey, Sherry. He's so cute. He's got a jointy head. Mm-hmm. Full-fledged farm soon. I want to. We currently have 7 chicks. Alsotropes, Orpingtons, and Americanas. Right on.
I have 4 Orpingtons or 3 Orpingtons upstairs.
Big Timer says, my cousin is a huge fan. It's his birthday tomorrow. His name is Nick Gers. Can you please give him a birthday shout out? Thank you. Mwah. Happy birthday, Nick Gers. I hope you have a good one. I have 6 ducks, 6 chickens, and 2 horses. 1 dog and 1 cat. Kim, that sounds awesome. I made duck diapers. Deborah, this still my beating heart. Is there a difference between criticisms? There is a difference between criticism and nasty, hateful. That's true.
Absolutely.
But also, there's a difference between criticism and constructive criticism. Because otherwise you just feel berated. I mean, even if they're doing it politely, it tears you down and wears away at you. I mean, especially if it's stuff, I'm always worried about whether or not I'm doing a good enough job doing what I'm doing, holding up my obligations to my patrons, trying to produce daily videos that are of quality content while still pursuing what makes me happy. Because if I'm not happy, y'all can tell in a heartbeat. It's like, I can't fake this. I've got to have my enthusiasm and have this passion driving it. And so to just be judged so harshly from someone who only gets a small insight into my existence is really frustrating and hurtful. So it's like, I don't know. It's hard. People are hard. I've got 5 kids, a hubby, and a dog. Hubbies are not pets. They're life partners. They shed as much as one, though.
Hey.
Rainy goes, hey. Trish says, any chance for a steampunk tutorial with polymer clay? I watched the one you did for the cogs. I'll do another one, Trish. Steampunk. I forgot the O. They are if they have a collar. That's fair, Rachel. I need to find a way to send jade plants through mail. I have 20 plus I need to get rid of. Need space for seed starting. I don't know. Maybe if... I should know this. There's a way that you can send them in the mail. Like the root ball wrapped up, damp with, in a sandwich bag. But the greenery exposed just inside of a flat rate box. That's how I've received bare root seedlings. Seedlings before. And, cuttings and stuff. That That's fair. Back to my beading. We'll be listening while working. That's another thing is y'all have sent me so many like wonderful and beautiful beads and stuff. I think I finally have enough to
78 degrees right now.
Holy smokes.
To do a beading tutorial. So if you guys want to comment down below with what bead weaves you would like to see, I think I'm going to start off with something super simple. And then we'll kind of build up from there. So we'll kind of see how that goes. More steampunk tutorials, please. My best friend loves steampunk stuff, and I really want to make her something. Right on. More visiting stores videos. Okay. Which is dangerous, because I spend some money whenever I'm in a store. Nicole says, if it's not creative criticism, it's not good criticism. If it's not meant to help you improve and isn't said in a kind way, it shouldn't be said. And you know, I don't need things sugar-coated, but it's like, if you think I have a problem, offer a solution for the problem. Don't just tell me that I'm a problem. But again, I'm trying to, I keep, like, my face is like on fire. I'm so mad. Inger says, my brother just asked me to be godmother for my nephew. I'm not going to have kids of my own, so I'm really excited to get another excuse to dote on him. Right on. I want to be a fairy godmother. So, I actually, did Tracy make us the godparents of her cats?
I think so.
Which are the cutest cats I've ever seen, by the way. Buffering will be, they're the most beautiful cats. They're pureblood Siamese. And they're just dumb as a bag of rocks, she says. Like, I need to ask her if they figured out how to use the cat door yet.
It's a good thing they're pretty.
She said it's a good thing they're pretty. Which is horrible. But, Larry says, may I ask why you like parawire over artistic? I hope to place a large order of wires, but don't want to make a huge mistake. I've found that the enameling on the parawire holds up much better than the artistic wire, and then parawire also offers in half round and square sizes or shapes of wire, and then they offer it in such a broad range of gauges. It's been a minute since I bought artistic, so they might have started carrying the square wire and stuff. And then with a direct full UV exposure over the past like 6 to 8 months, parawire does start to yellow in their silver. So if you're making an ornament or something, I would go with their aluminum wire, or with their, they have some argentinium and silver filled wires there on their parawire website. But pieces that I've had and just worn as jewelry don't yellow. I had that crystal sun catcher in the window for ever since the day I made it, and it gets direct like UV exposure, so it started to yellow a bit on the back side where the sun was hitting it. But artistic wire does that same thing, but on pieces that I've just worn. Like back before I discovered parawire and used artistic, just doing outdoor craft shows where our booth would be in the sun, pendants would yellow just sitting there in their display. What works to ship plants is the tubes from carpets and linoleum. You could cut them to fit and set the pot in that for protection, and then the back. That's a good idea, Carol. Yay, get to come join Will Crafting today. I just subscribed. I love your tutorials. Hey, Asmith. Jim wants to know if you have any vertebrae available.
I had some, what kind of vertebrae?
I don't know.
I got a whole box of them right here.
He says he has, well, that you're willing to part with.
I have some fish.
Okay.
Some rabbits.
I know you had quite a few of them tied up for projects.
Yeah.
But... Dora says, I just subscribed. I love your tutorials. Thank you, Dora.
Have Jim get a hold of me somehow. I don't know, Facebook or...
Okay. Yeah, send him a private message, Jim, if you would. Karen asks, Yvonne, did you send out the Patreon crates for March yet? We're running a little later than what we wanted this month because we were gone for like the whole weekend that we normally mail them out on. But we did. The last of the packages are getting picked up today. So you should have them hopefully within a week. If ever you're a patron, $20 and up, and you don't get your package in the mail, like if you became a pledger, and you were supposed to get March's package, if you haven't gotten it by April 1st, please send me a direct message on Patreon, because we save all of the tracking information. Like, we actually... This is all the tracking information, this expanding folder. we will go through and find your tracking info and try to track down your package. But we think we're sending them out to you, so if you don't get it, please let us know and we'll try to get on that as quickly as possible. Also, if you're ever dissatisfied with what we offer on Patreon, send me a message. I can't grow unless you let me know. So ooh, Sora says, hey Vaughn, could you do some more dancing videos with a hula hoop or the cloth? Yes, I need to do that. And it is, would you say 78 degrees today?
No, here it's 70-ish.
Oh, okay.
Back at home,
it's
like 78.
In the depths of the internetless jungle.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's apparently going to be a big issue to get my electric turned back on.
Oh, really? Rachel says, you can be a fairy godmother to my tuxedo kitty who thinks he's a dog. No lie, he plays fetch. Right on.
Something wrong with that dog.
Okay. Where did you learn to hoop? From the internet. We were in our little 1-bedroom apartment. I think it was 2007. I started hooping shortly after graduating high school. And it was, I was hooked. I was hooked so hard. Like I would hoop for like 2 hours a day and just be like dropping my hoop nonstop for like the first like week and a half. So, oh Gwen, thank you. Do not say anything funny or do anything funny. Gotta make me some tea because I'm freezing my butt up. Okay, I'll be right here, Rhea. Sorry, try not to do anything funny. If I became a $20 pledger, when would I get my first package? If you pledge today, payment will be taken out on April 1st, and we typically ship packages by the 8th. March ran a little over because we were gone Thursday to almost Monday in Memphis, and that was the deposits go in and we start making the packages because that way we can make them suited to whatever you request. And I'll be right there. And 3, 2, 1, squirrel, right? Well, what was I talking about? Man, that's all it takes. Dang it, you gotta stop squirreling me. Packages. Yeah, what about them though? But yeah, typically we have them sent out by the 8th. Love says, how many pledgers do you have right now? Almost 330. I was going to do a really big giveaway at 350. But for a couple months now, we kind of like been bumping around, but we ship out, almost 120 packages a month now. So that's kind of taken everything over, but it's been really great because I get to, sit and do this with you guys and stuff. But it's getting hard to keep up with. I hand make all the cabochons that we send off. We coil and cut all of the rings, in the chain mail, which the Ring Lord finally refilled their stock of rings. I don't know if I'll be able to start selling rings again.
You have 328 patrons.
328. So whenever we hit 350, I still have this trunk that I want to make, like, just not work, like burnt and everything on the outside, and then you open it and open up the front, and it's like this diorama of like a fairy world. But I
got this trunk I just want to burn.
I just want to burn it. I'll burn it at 350, guys. But hey Amy. Oh, I don't know, lots of stuff. I've been burning pretty hot today. So Puxatawny and snowing, 35 degrees. That's gross. I'm sorry. Winter's gross. Like, it's beautiful, like, when I'm not in it. Like, if I don't have to drive in it. Ooh, it'd be cool if the burned parts glowed in the dark. That would be super cool. I'm making a dress and being upper bust is frustrating. Any ideas for expanding it without ripping it apart? Sherry, depending on how far along you are in the dress, I would make a pattern, or use a pattern that fits your thickest spots, and then make the dress and like bring it in, because it's a lot easier to bring it in than it is to try to add in more fabric. Oh, well, thanks, Pecan. And though I have done projects where if like you buy a dress from Goodwill and you need to let it open up, I have opened it up on the sides before. Oh no, Jody says you missed my suggestion / plea. I think I did, Jody. Do you mind resending it? More little stools tipping. Have you ever tried doing diamond painting? I haven't, Vanessa. It seems pretty time consuming, but it looks a lot of fun. I kind of like watching time lapse of other people doing it, if that makes sense. It's like my equivalent of a let's play. Like I get to, like Randy likes to watch other people play video games. I like to watch other people do like cross stitch. I'll watch time lapses of that stuff all day long. What about doing a corset back and zipper? Those are really good ideas. And it's, you could do corset lacing like down the sides. A lot of it depends on the cut of the dress. Like if it has the princess cut and like the seams just aren't in the right spot, that gets kind of complicated, if that makes sense. What's a diamond painting? It's like a paint by number, but instead of painting it, you use like little rhinestones. Interesting fact, Siamese can't be purebred. Their coloring is a fluke of red and black, then cancels each other out to make their markings. Any farm cat can have Siamese kittens. Okay, well, it's these ones, I don't know, they're pedigree. She has the pedigree papers. She actually adopted them. Kira says, hey guys, just popped in. I've been binge watching Von's live streams back to back, and now I'm all disoriented being live in real life here. Oh my gosh, that would be kind of 59 here. Please add wire capture perfect sphere on the to-do list. Done and done, Jody. Empire cut. Okay. Yeah, corset lacing down the back goes a long way. Thank you. And I'm back. Hey, Rhea. Wire cage pendants. Okay. And also another big thing that's been kind of holding up a lot of the wire wrapping here lately, and I'm not flipping you guys off, but you can still see how swollen this finger is as compared to this one. I don't know what I did. Well, I know exactly what I did to this knuckle. It got tangled up. Like, I'll do it to this one, that way it doesn't. I got it tangled in the bathroom stall handle at VisionCon, and it bent this way and popped it. And I'm just starting to get full mobility back, but it hurts so bad still. And so I think I'm just going to have to wait a while before because I use this finger so much in wire wrapping. Zenta asks, what does Azimuth make out of his bones, etc.? He makes shadow boxes. He does some different jewelry-esque pieces, you know, all sorts of stuff. It's really cool original art. Go see a Doc Von. It's at this point, I don't have health insurance, don't tell anybody, but I can't afford to go to the doctor right now. So, but yeah, this is a piece that Azimuth made, which I think is just super cool.
Yeah, I've made that all my life.
All my life.
9 years old I started on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's grown with you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool. But that's super cool. Painting a dragon eye of a rock tutorial. Okay. Do that for you. It gets even worse going the other way, trying to contribute to an old live stream. I bet. Now, also on the old, on any of my videos, if you guys are commenting, YouTube doesn't notify me if you reply to a pre-existing thread. So go ahead and feel free to add a fresh comment, because then it bumps it to the top, and whenever I check my messages, I'm able to go through. But otherwise, like, it's really hard to find when somebody messages me. Rachel says, for someone who has a full-time 9-to-5 job, what would you suggest to them if they wanted to become a full-time artisan? I've always been told to just jump, no questions asked. That seems off.
Make sure you have a nest egg before you jump.
Just build up as much savings as possible. Randy's 100% right. It's that if you can put some money into savings, if you can try to make sure you're out of debt before making the leap into it, it's the financial security. Don't buy stuff on credit cards. Build slow. Build up your inventory. You know, have an Etsy store. You know.
Can I add to this?
Yes.
I am a night, like 7:30 to 4:30 kind of job during the summer. And if you want to be a full-time crafter and also keep your job, so you have job security, then keep in mind that you're not at work for like 16 hours of the day. So you've got 8 hours at work, maybe 9 hours at work in my case.
Right.
You've got 8 hours to screw around and you got 8 hours to sleep. I don't know if the math works.
Depending on how much of your commute, whether or not, like, family commitments, it helps tremendously that none of us here have kids.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge time. Yeah, but still
still
they don't, if you've got, my mom used to say, I have 4 kids. If each of my kids comes to me for something once an hour, that's every 15 minutes I have to go solve some dilemma or feed someone or, you know, and so it's like, it's really hard to get stuff done whenever you have kids around.
But don't quit your job for any reason whatsoever until you're making at least as much doing your crafting as you were doing your job. Right. So instead of using your 8 hours off of work to screw around and watch Game of Thrones all day,
guilty.
Just work on stuff.
Yeah.
Don't watch TV. Go back to work.
Right. And ease into it too, because if you've got a day job that you don't hate and pays you a livable wage or better,
and also has health insurance.
Like, ease into it first, because a lot of people get burnt out pretty rapidly on being professional artisans, because you have to hand make your money. So, like, with these masks that we have for sale in our Etsy, segue into a shameless plug, I have to hand make. If I want to make money, I have to hand make each and every transaction. So there's no such thing as an hourly wage. Something has to sell for me to get that money back. So I'm putting in a ton of time and material investment into something that, I hope it sells, you know. So it's it can be rough, but ease into it. And you don't want to, like, go full time with it and then 6 months later you hate crafting because you're like, I just wanted to do it for fun. Like, you're gonna have a learning curve about yourself and about marketing and about, like, all of these different aspects of stuff. So maybe keep your day job and put your stuff in a gallery. You know, it's like there's so many different options now.
That happens to me with hide tanning, actually.
With hide tanning?
Yep, I used to really like hide tanning, and then I got an order for 10 hides.
10 hides later, you're like, I hate it.
I'm done.
Yeah. Might try an extended bralette like Vaughn wears. That's an idea. For one that sounds like the mighty battle with the humidifier I had. Oh no, Kate. We need your hands, Vaughn. Amy. Sorry, I'm way back. Does Azimuth have a website for bone jewelry?
I do not.
He doesn't, but
I did Etsy,
do you do giveaways on your Patreon?
I don't.
Not
right
currently?
Now.
Okay.
No,
check out his Etsy. If he gets something made, he'll post it on there for sale.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of rabbit skulls that need to go in the beetles, but those have to wait for reasons that I will be talking about next week in a video.
Right on. Julie says, I sent you a package today to help with your hands. I also used Tommy Copper fingerless gloves for the swelling. Right on. Yeah, I used up, I'd been sent some hemp oil, and I've used it all up, and I'm like, ouch. Bye, Sherry. Thanks for hanging out. Don't know if you saw free music for Toots being downloaded to Dropbox today. Ooh, Yvette, thank you. More chainmail would be great. Okay, Anita. Yeah, I've got one that it joins half Persian 3-in-1 to Celtic Visions to make like a really cool like medallion. So
witchcraft.
Yeah.
God, it's so warm outside. Why am I in here playing frog game?
We'll lay in the sun and play frog game. The nice thing about the phone. Oh yeah. It's true. Bring a blanket for over your head. Like, just... Forgot to tell you, PBO should be kept in a dark place. Okay, it is, Judy. Hey. I keep it in a little dark drawer, so it's good to know, though. Consider doing it part-time. Yep, fancy chainmail bezels. Vaughn sleeps. What's sleep? I can vouch for that. I have a 4-year-old, and that's more than plenty to keep me on my toes. Trying to craft between every little thing. School helps a lot. It's good fun. I have 5 teenage daughters. My business will be later in life. And that's fair. And that's every project that you do now as, for lack of a better term, a hobbyist. The only difference between a professional and a hobbyist is a professional has to do it when they don't want to. Basically. You know, a hobbyist, you can enjoy yourself. Like, but everything that you're learning now, you'll be able to apply to your profession. So it might be on the horizon, your future as a full-time professional artisan, but you can still be taking baby steps closer and closer and closer to it. You can be building up your inventory now. You can be working on displays. You can be, you know, you've got this. You can do it. You just have to do it. I have 3 kids. I craft while they're in school and after they go to bed. Right on. Gotta say, Vaughn, although you have so many thousands of subbies, you're still making me. I matter to you, and you're still so approachable and just simply you. Thank you. Thank you, Rhea. I don't know how much I can say it before it sounds like I'm on repeat, but I'm just trying to do my best. So thank you guys for being patient and being supportive. And, you know, I don't want to surround myself with sycophants, just people who are like, you're fine, Vaughn, you've got this. But I really feel like y'all genuinely believe in me, and I want to do right by you guys. So thank you. Does watching Vaughn whilst crafting count as screwing around? Possibly. We get kind of derpy up in here sometimes. I work from home doing my 9-to-5 day job. When I get off work, I start watching YouTube and craft, right? As they say, don't quit your day job, right? And that's something that's the complete opposite of what Randy and I did. Is the store I had worked at had closed down. We did. You know, we had some stuff making sure we weren't going to end up homeless, but it's before we had an established show route, before we were making comparable amounts of money doing crafting. Randy quit his day job, but he was, and this is going to sound derogatory, and I don't intend for it to, because it's not a reflection on the people who work for Walmart. It's a reflection on Walmart as a corporation that they need to pay their employees a more livable wage.
They do now.
Yeah, well now, because, you know, but not, you know, whenever they gave him a 5-cent cost of living raise, and he, you know, the buggy pushers were getting paid $2 more an hour than him, that's on the store. They did not want to pay Randy for the work he was doing. And anyways, just so you know, my mom has Siamese farm kittens ready for adoption right now. If you or anyone else would like to adopt a kitty, Ember would cut me. She is not a multiple cat kind of, like, multiple house cat. She's like, I can't wait to be an only child again, is how she feels, I think.
And I don't like cats.
Yeah, and
I have two. It doesn't mean I like them.
You love Haru.
Haru's my baby.
Yeah, and Chi-Chi's so adorable that that's the only way she's gotten by this far.
Honestly, it is. I got her as a companion for Haru, and also so she didn't get run over at a auto
Bye,
shop.
Sherry. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if I could find her a new home, it'd be fantastic.
How do you keep track of your material cost? If I can't remember how much I paid for a stone, I'll Google it. And so it's like, this is 10 millimeter garnet. I'll search eBay and I'll search Fire Mountain Gems. And so I might not, like, if it's something that I bought 10 years ago, I will Google it to see if the availability is still there. Because if I can't buy more of it, that's going to make me want to charge more for it. I hear the ice cream truck.
Ugh.
Hashtag never thin. And then, if it is replaceable, I'll price it at my current market price. Now, that does not go for sterling silver jewelry. So I don't know anything about that. So it's like, I just hoard sterling silver whenever I get it. Like with that one, I just try to keep the receipt with it if I can. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Says, I get to watch you while crafting. I'm currently priming foam pauldrons for a Monster Hunter cosplay. They're huge and it's taking forever. Priming's important though. How to finish the ends of chainmail bracelets. That's a good idea, Shelly.
Hey, quiet. Go.
I'll do one about that. More tatting tutorials? Okay. What would be the best craft to start kids with? 3 girls, 4, 12, and 10, and 1 boy, 8. I set with sisters' kids 3 days a week. Elizabeth, honestly, whatever they're interested in. Sometimes just messing around with Play-Doh for a bit. A lot of the same techniques that you would use for polymer clay, you can use for Play-Doh, but it's much more, like, cost efficient. And they won't be quite as upset if they eat it. So he shows how to make leather earrings. I like taking requests from y'all. If you store it, a good way to figure out put ways for handicap. Okay. There's a lot of crafters here on YouTube, Vaughn included, who talk about their experiences with the crafting business, how they set it up, what they do to keep it afloat, etc. Some give amazing info. Right, and that's... I reference other people a lot because I'll be the first to admit I don't know everything. I don't even know much of anything most of the time.
Go.
bologna.
Do what, Randy?
One of the animals smell like bologna.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's not a good
Okay.
bologna smell.
Okay. Are your masks actually for sale right now? I just went to check them out, but it says your Etsy store is on vacation. Annie, that... Oh, what is it? Bologna poop.
I told you.
What's going on? Why? This is so conflicting because I'm hungry, but that smells like crap. Is that the ice cream truck outside? What did you do, Kat? Chi-Chi looks guilty with her squinty eye. Don't wink at me. She's like, baloney poops. Annie, you're actually... Ugh. I'm trying to... Can you light another incense? Like, God, I can taste it. It's like bologna juice mixed with...
Bologna juice.
You know what I'm talking about, though. Like hot dog water. That is my old... oh, I can taste it, and I'm trying to pretend like I can't. Ooh. Where's glue or something that I can smell instead? Can you give me that candle, Randy?
No,
No, that's...
Oh, it's so
you
much
can't
better.
just take my idea.
Puff, puff, pass.
Okay. Huff, huff, pass. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. That's my old Etsy store. I can't remember, like, I used, like, my password from middle school, and I can't remember what it, like, or the email address from middle school. Thank you, Randy.
I'm good.
Okay. Sorry. And I can't remember how to get into it, but I have a different, if you go to my website, backtoearthcreations.com, and click the shop link, that will take you to my up-to-date Etsy. My son missed you showing your finger. Can you please show it again? Yeah. So, I mean, the swelling's gone down significantly, and I can still bend it. It really hurts quite a bit, but I don't think it's broken. Oh, thanks, Anita. They're doing crafts. All they want to do and play with my clay. They have given me a list of things I need to make just for them. Right on. To the craft room and Vaughn, Randy, and Az. Nice seeing you all. Have a wonderful day and take care. Bye, Kim. I cross-stitched and I'm curious to know, have you done anything with frames or embellishing frames? I've made some polymer clay pieces and then like E6000 them to picture frames, which I think is really nice. Ooh, Plethora says I made 2 pendants from wire and coyote teeth. I bet that's cool. Yvonne, next time you do a craft show, can you do another video on how you set up? I'll do that, Sabrina. And also, we're going to be repacking the totes for conventions because it's been like 2 years. So I'm actually going to do a video showing how we pack everything into the totes and kind of what we bring with us. Okay. If you are wrong, I know we would call you out and even be small stuff, accidentally implying that New York is bad. And that's why I love you guys, Blockblood. Dixon saying it. I worked for Walmart years ago. Right on, Amber. Night Psycho Fence. We're Vonderkin. Okay, I gotta catch up. Don't you keep little pieces of paper with your beads with the price? I do, but that's something I started like 4 years ago and I'm really inconsistent about. So, get a carat scale. Fire Mountain doesn't know how many carats their stones are. Right on. You can have a 5mm with a deep pavilion. That's true. I'm painting letters for my great niece's room. She asked for rainbow. Lots of painter's tape, I bet. Az doesn't like cats. He doesn't like New York or where he lives either. Maybe we New Yorkers should send him a cat each.
Hey, go for it.
He says, go for it. No, Azimuth is a little bit of a grumpy, contrary creature. Because it's like, we'll be like, we're going to order pizza for dinner. What do you want? And he's like, I don't like pizza. like Azimuth is the opposite of me in enthusiasm and love for things. Because he's like, I don't like flowers. Except for that one that I bought him. He likes that one.
Yeah.
Always an exception to the rule.
Yep. How much is a strand of beads? I bought a lot of beads at the show, didn't know how much. Right on, and that they vary so much from stone type, stone size, all kinds of stuff. Quick, more Clovender. Oh gosh, I'm super far behind. Okay, sorry, I had to skip ahead, you guys. If I don't remember the price of the bead, I usually just make an educated guess. And Nicole, that's a lot of the times that's what we'll do too, is we will... Oh, I'm just catching up with some trolls, so give me a sec.
Send them my way. I'm in a mood today.
No, it's in Russian, and it won't let me select on it. Yes,
don't know
dream
Russian.
catchers. Okay. There we go. Yeah, sorry guys. Oh, hey, Yvonne Flint. Grumpy old men azimuth, right?
I've had a lot of shit in my life happen, and it's sapped the merriment from me.
Yeah.
It's better to not be happy and to be grumpy all the time than to be happy and then have your feelings just destroyed 5 minutes later.
I don't know. The phone's kind of glitching out. It's not letting me block. There it goes. Gotcha, kitty. Wire wrapped dream catcher tutorial. Okay. And then also, Jim, are you still here? I have a question for you. That's kind of a little bit of a spoiler, but I have to ask. Anyone have a coupon code for Parawire? I do not. Jim, it's a... yes. Okay. Hey, I'm looking... I've got this stuff for your wire tree. Crap. No. Okay. Well, yeah, it's going to be a wire tree, but I didn't know if you wanted something that you could wear, something that you could hang in a window, or something that you could sit on a shelf. Because I was thinking about having, like, just making a really cool sun catcher. That way you can see the piece, like the little flecks and intricacies of the amber. But to have it be like wire with like amber foliage, and then like a cool like wire frame, would that be all right? Like, because I really want to make that like super bad. Yvonne says, take happy lessons from Yvonne. I don't think it works like that.
No.
You can lead an azimuth to happiness, but you cannot make him be happy.
I am happy.
He says, I'm happy.
I am happy.
I'm so happy right now.
It
hey
takes
Amanda.
A lot to get me excited.
Yeah. His excitement level is pretty low.
Yeah.
For everything.
I like trees.
Likes trees.
I like trees a lot.
He'll get excited about like trees and bones and dirt, like mushrooms.
Yeah, I like mushrooms
And
too.
like things that grow on dead things and
Deer. I like
and
deer.
durs.
Deer.
Do you change your price at shows based on what you perceive to be the selling price?
Nope.
I don't, because I am lazy and don't like wasting tags, even though they're like a fraction of a penny each.
Walk backwards.
But no, it's basically, if it's a $5 pair of earrings, it's a $5 pair of earrings. Yvonne, have you seen the new craze for fluid painting? I'm obsessed with trying it. Is that where you like put the pour painting and stuff? Because I need to do that. Tutorials on awkwardly shaped stones. It's on the list. Jim, make a tutorial. Yeah. So I'll be having spoilers. I'll be having a tutorial coming out then of a large sun catcher with a wire tree with like an amber chunk in it. I think it's gonna be cool. It was great seeing you and the crafty friends. Gotta go do it to service for a friend who passed suddenly. Thanks for bringing sunshine to a sad day. Bye all. Bye Jody. I had no idea. I'm sorry. He is Eeyore. Yeah. Just add me some happy pills.
I'm not sad.
He's like, I don't like pills. I'm not sad. I don't like
sad.
labels.
I'm very neutral about a lot of things.
I've been trying to get into making a steampunk outfit in furry suits. How do you make an easy adjust band in suits? Nylon strapping and the little parachute clips and the little like, it's a square with a line down the middle, like strap adjusters. Do you happen to do a tutorial on how you made the leaf purse, and maybe could you do a tutorial on how to make the display you use for your pendants? I have it written down for the pendants already, but I will do a leaf purse, which also leads me to, I wanted to let you guys know that we have, I'm updating almost twice a week now to our digital download content on Patreon. That's our $10 tier, and that's where all of my templates, for these masks actually, as well as like our armor. The armor I still haven't refined yet. I don't want to like put the holes in the wrong spot for you guys. But the armor, the masks. If I draw up anything, the digital download content, you can download it and like color it in. So like free coloring pages are put in there as well. And then also all of the unedited photos from the photo shoots I've been participating in go up into the digital download content folder as well. And you just access it through Dropbox. So you can go, and I know that like I've got like a Facebook group that I was trying to upload everything to, but not everybody has Facebook, but everybody can get Dropbox. Like it's free. And you just like open it up like you would a file on your computer. So Tree Suncatcher, good. Thank you, Jim. It's good that you don't change your prices, though, in my opinion, because then your fans that hit you at the cons know you're consistent. Right, and it's... I don't know. I'm pretty lazy. What's a good glue to use on shells and plastic? I've had a lot of success, actually, with hot glue and E6000. Hey, Faith! What's the deuces thing that's going on? Deuces burning, gotta run. Stay up to date with new videos by... I don't know, I think it's a thing. Can we hang out and do dinner? My treat if I do $50 patron. A lot of it is just if our schedules line up and if I'm in the area and if I don't have any prior commitments to like panels and things. So, but yeah, I don't see why not, you know? Do you ever work with raw copper and use liver sulfur to patina? Not yet, Masshole, but I really want to. And also about the dinner thing, I can't make any promises. That's something that definitely, it's like we'd have to play it by ear. And so I don't want to say that this is something that I would offer with our $50 tier. Because I would have dinner with somebody on a $1 tier. I would have dinner with somebody who's not even a patron. Like, it's just a matter of whether or not we can get it to line up is the biggest thing. So, and I don't ever want anybody to take it personally if I'm not able to make that kind of time commitment. Bye, Mikio. I was wondering when you did the herringbone tutorial, why is it that the wire is cut between each stone? Is there a reason that one continuous wrap would... I had done it like that in the past, and it made it a little bit bulkier on the back, and then it also made it difficult to start off, like you finish this stone, and then to get the wire to be the correct distance to the other stone, that way it's the same size. Like, I'll do a tutorial on it. And also, always feel free to experiment and deviate from the tutorial whenever you're following along with me. Jeremy asks, hey Jeremy, hi Yvonne, do you always paint the backs of your dragon eyes with black paint, even if they're going into bezels? Also, what cording do you recommend / use for selling the pendants in a booth? We have everything from woven cotton and leather cord to metal chains that have like adjustable clasps on them. And typically I do, because it'll give them like a... just, I don't know, a sense of continuity, and I don't always know what I'm doing with the eye when I paint it, so sometimes I'll paint it and I'll just do the back black because I don't know if I'm going to wire wrap it, or if I'm going to be setting it in chainmail, or if I'm going to be putting it into a solid backed bezel, and there are some bezels even that are hollow backed, so you'd still end up being able to see the back. Beginner tutorials for leatherworking along with prices and supplies lists. Right on. Now, Nicole, on a lot of the tutorials that I do, I will have a supply list down in the video description. Or at least I try to see, I try to, bye Maria. I try to put them down there. I'm not always that great about it. Did you get my last? Anything good? Big is good. Suncatcher is good. A wearable wire wrapped big chunk is good. I got you, Jim. Thanks. Sorry. Oh, I'm way behind. Okay. If y'all come down to Southern Maryland, you can stay at our cabin on the Chesapeake Bay. Holy crap. That would be amazing. Ah, peace equals deuces. Right on. Oh, that makes sense. Painting them black on back also helps deepen the colors, I noticed. It definitely does. It can have an effect of darkening it down, but you could paint white on the back too. I don't know. It's just how I do it. And sometimes that's the only reason that I do something and be like, I don't know, that's how I did it. Like, if that makes sense. And visit DC. Right on. But we're actually half an hour over the time budgeted for today. I've had so much fun talking to you guys. I feel much better. Like, thank you for letting me bitch and moan and complain, and then hang out for a bit because y'all have refreshed me. Thank you so much. When you start playing with the metal clay, it would be great if you could film that, as I've been wanting to try it. I'm definitely going to be filming it, Shelly. I just hope I don't set my camera on fire. But I'm going to go. Bye, everybody. Bye, Larry. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Rhea. Bye, Masshole. Like, bye to everybody who's watching this in the future. Thank you. I hope y'all have a great day, too. And until the next video, happy crafting. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, do outros. Okay, bye. Mwah.